To realize last video I did, I think was like a dance video, which was wonderful to dance. It was. I've actually been on my other channel, and if you go to the community section of this video right here, not this video, if you go to the community section of this YouTube, there's a link to my other channel. It's Gina, Warrior of Light, and that's where I've been doing the majority of my videos. And hey there, Apple Brooks, honey, how you doing? I've been down there in the basement doing some straightening up. I got me some Proverbs playing on an old cassette player, and I'm literally, I think this is great. This is great. I'm balancing myself. Hey there, Chief Kashif, Sandy, Frank, honey, hello. We got our little baby Rosie out there. She was laying by the window, and I said, Rosie, honey, you can go outside. But you know, she's a little bit chilly. Yeah, there's so much going on in the world, and if you know, we had that planetary alignment, and it's true, you can harness the energy of it if you so desire and turn it for good, even if there's something bad about it. Rosie, honey, you got to get in the house. It's too cold for you, Rosie. Come on, honey, you got to stretch your little legs. Can you go in the house? Come on, Rosie, you can do it. There you go. Yeah, it's too cold for the little baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, it's really cold in there for Rosie. You know, I'm wondering something. I'm doing some towels, and you know the new washers and dryers that they got, especially the new dryers. Are you, do you have this problem that the new dryers don't dry? Rosie, honey, is that you? It does not dry the towels in one setting like it used to. It takes a lot of time to dry your towels with the new dryers they got, because you know they are digital and stuff like that. Ooh, it is freezing. Now this little baby has now came back outside. Rosie, honey, you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it, honey, because you're so little? You can be a little baby and you can talk about it. She didn't want to go in too long, I guess. She wanted to be outside in nature, which I don't blame her. It's really nice out, even though it's freezing. Yeah. Hey there, the 207th trading post. Yes, you stay blessed too. Grace for all. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you are. I've been doing great. I've been occupying my time doing productive things as much as I can get done without wearing my body out. Rosie, feel that wind. And I'm just going to say it again. I've been on my other channel, Gina, Warrior of Light. Yeah, it's a little more low key. Yeah, is what it is. Whoo. It's kind of freezing. Oh yeah, I was going to be talking about something. Is the humidity? What on earth is that? The barometer. Oh, it's 40 degrees. Rosie, honey, she don't know what she wants to do. She doesn't. Yeah. Well, my cat, Rosie, is a beautiful cat, and she talks to me in cat language. And we also use telepathy to talk back and forth in the spiritual realm. And if it doesn't work for you, I don't know what to tell you. It works for me, and it works for a lot of other people who have beautiful cats. Absolutely, it does. Now, that's right. We got beautiful pets, got cats, we got dogs who we have a spiritual connection with, and on a soul level, and it's like we can read their minds. Yeah, more or less. They do have technology that will be able to decipher what animals are saying with their certain meows and stuff. They're working on it right now. Yeah, everybody's doing great. Oh, Rosie, honey, I know you're cold. You got to get yourself in the house. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope you were able to harness the energy from the planets that aligned, and we had the new moon and all of that. There is a lot of opposition still out there that does not want to own up to its past mistakes. It does not want to reconcile. It does not. This is the energy out there. The energy that's out there does not want to reconcile its past behavior, the bad things that resulted because of how things played out. I'm speaking of the energy as if it's a living entity. No, it does not want to acknowledge the havoc that it has wreaked upon this earth, because it still has major players out there still trying to hold on to the old. But the old is literally disappearing. It is. It's losing its grip, the old energy, the old power structure. And, have you tried Grok? Grok, what is it? Elon Musk's Grok AI. I believe it's a Grok 3 is supposed to be the most intelligent AI on the earth. And I'll tell you what, Grok has, wow, I've used some Grok. I used Grok yesterday for the first time ever for an hour and a half inquiring. Tell you what, he's spot on and has a sense of humor, which if you are looking for information on certain subject matters and stuff, Grok has all kinds of answers, and the more you ask, the more details you get. It's pretty cool. It really is. Yeah. Hello. Grand Rising, Mickey Martin, honey. Yeah, so I haven't been on here much. You all know I haven't. I've been on my other channel, Gina Warrior of Light. You might want to go over there, subscribe. Yeah, if you want to see the videos. If not, then you'll just have to wait here till I come on this channel right here. Rosie, I know you're freezing, honey. You got to get in the house because you're a baby. Come on, you can do it. I know you can, Rosie. You can go in there, honey. It's too cold for you. Go on. Yeah, see, it's too cold for the baby. Yeah, it's a grand rising, you all, is what it is. There's a major shift. The major shift is still occurring. It's going to continue to occur with everything going on in the world. It's too cold out here for me, you all. Hold on, let me get myself in the house. I better get myself in here where it's cool, because my nose is getting cold out there. It is. The energy signature, the old ancient energy signature, it just does not want to let go. It's going to fight with all its might. It knows it's up against a brick wall, and there is no going forward for it, truly, because what used to work no longer works, because there's a new power, a new energy that is more positive, that is growing. And some may think that no, it's not, it's a whole lot worse. Well, it all depends on what side of the spectrum you're on. What side of the pendulum are you on? What side of the scales are you on? Do you want the scales balanced? Because that's the goal. Balance the scales. It's like that. Balance the scales, and that's what's is happening. But there is a lot of resistance to not balance it. But it's okay. It'll happen with time, and it's not going to be easy going forward. It's going to be very hard, because I'm sure that the old power structure is not done. You know it's not done. It's got old tricks up its sleeve, old tricks from the old power structure. But it's not able to predict how the new power structure is going to respond. It's not going to be able to do it, because it's more than one or two steps ahead of the old power structure, if you know what I'm talking about. And it's not just the current administration, say, itself. There is a power behind it that is helping it, a higher spiritual power. Yeah. Am I going to agree with everything that this current administration does? Probably not, but am I going to agree with a lot of that this current administration is going to do and is doing? Absolutely. I am. I feel at peace within my spirit what's happening now. And of course, if you look at the other side, oh no, they think the prior administration was much better, and this current administration is far worse, so they're not happy. It's the opposites. That's fine. It's normal. It is, but it's okay, you all. It is. There still is an unsettledness in the air. But you know, you don't want to go back. You don't want to go back to how things used to be if you're on like a new timeline. You're going forward. You're not going to have nothing pull you back. You're not. You're just going to keep barreling forward. And I use the word barreling because that's literally what this new driving force is. For a lot of people, it's like it's behind you, just is pushing you forward. Not at a slow pace. It's like poof, like a great big fast hydraulic boom barreling you forward into the future. You can't slow down. There's no time to slow down. You got to get everything done that you can, and the energy is helping people be able to have the strength and the stamina to continue forward and getting everything done that they can and that they need to get done. It's a really encouraging energy out there if you can harness it. If you can ride that great big energy wave, if you can ride that big red wave, you can get a lot of stuff done. You can, without going into a downward spiral. Just tune out the old negative that used to be, because really there's a lot of old negatives that are out there. Tune it out. Tune it out. If it no longer serves you, then you don't need to be hanging on to it. You do not need to be paying attention to the old narrative, the old ways. You do not, because that's not you. And that's not the timeline that we're on right now. We are on a new timeline, unless you're stuck on the old timeline. We're on a new timeline. It's like the rider on the horse. It's like that vision that I had on the live stream. It's been months ago. It was an old gray chain, like an alien gray, big thick one, going down into the darkness. And then a side of it was a new chain. It was like a stainless steel. It was, each link was being forged out of the fire. There was a horse. And with each trot of the horse, what was disappearing. What used to be was slowly fading away and disappearing. But with each trot of the horse, a new link was being formed on a chain that was being pulled or laid behind the horse. Fresh out of the fire. It's like a stainless steel, fresh link. And that horse was on a dirt road going into the unknown. So it's still dragging a chain. There is still a chain, but the old chain, the old gray chain, it's still there, but there is a new like fork in the road that was happened during a live stream. Yeah, things will continue to like disappear and get rearranged. Look at this little girl. She is a precious little baby. Rosie, come over here and talk to me, honey. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to? You can. You can want to say something, little baby Rosie, because you are so precious. You really are. She is a precious baby. I love that little baby. Yeah, her can do it. Rosie, honey, you can clean your little paw. So that's that power structure. Yeah. What's going to happen on March 14th? I've never heard of anything happening. Do you know what's going to happen on March 14th? If you have been hearing a rumor, because a lot of this stuff turns out to be rumors. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the budget. Will they pass a budget? Or will we have a government shutdown? Well, we very well could have a government shutdown, and it may be planned. I could really see it happen. I could. I could see it happening if they can't get people to agree. Yeah, it will further erode the trust in certain parties. It will. I'm not going to act like it is not going to happen. I'm preparing, just like a lot of other people. Excuse me. Yeah, I am going to go. Yeah, a lot of old energy is being cleared out to make way for the new. It is. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Thank you, Apple Brooks, honey. You all can find me on my other channel. You can find the link in the community section of this YouTube channel. It's Gina, Warrior of Light. Hello, Mickey, honey. And I did do a upload this morning. It's maybe 13 or 14 minutes long if you wanted to listen to it. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, love.